Hello and welcome to Meeple Mentor. I'm Jared, and today we're doing an unboxing of Rolling Realms from Stonemaier Games. This is one of their newest games. Of course, it came out last year, but this is a roll and write game that is themed all around their previous titles. So the realms in the Rolling Realms has to do with the viticulture, the scythe, and what have you, Red Rising maybe. So I have a copy that we're going to take a look at together and see what's inside. And yep, this is the unboxing. This is for 1 to 6 players, ages 14 and up, and it plays in 30 minutes. I will read the back. It says, in Rolling Realms, players compete to earn the most stars in a series of mini-games over 3 rounds. This is a roll and write game, meaning players will write on the game components using dry erase markers. Each turn, one player rolls 2 dice, and all players use the results on their realm cards to generate resources and earn stars. Rolling Realms plays with 1 to 6 players out of the box, but you can combine multiple copies to play with any number of players. It can easily be played remotely over video conference, as only one player needs to roll the dice. So, it gives you a little overview here on the back as well of the various components. So you should have a good idea of what you're getting into. So let's take a look. Here we go. And of course, this copy says first printing 6,451 out of 22,000. Okay, we've got the linen finish rulebook, which they've been doing, I think, since Wingspan came out. But let's take a quick glance here. You can see all the different cards that represent the various games that these realms are based off of. Solitaire mini golf. So there is a solitaire solo game, which of course will have an automa like they initially started back in viticulture. Mini golf holes. So there's actually an actual mini game of mini golf, just like putt-putt kind of thing. It's pretty cool. And this must be the golf course log, which is cute. So here's a visual representation of the course that you might play doing solo, and they're numbered. So here's 3, 2, 1. So here's your shop. Start here. All right. Very interesting. All right. And we have inside the 2 big dice. These are pretty big. Let's see if I can open the plastic. So these are very hard plastic. They're rounded. They're pretty large, as you can see. They're 6-sided, numbered on each side. Looks like 1 to 6, and of course it's like got this green and blue. But all the pips are hexagons, and they are also like carved in. So they're not like painted on or anything. That's like it's carved out, just like you would see on a hollowed out pip on a normal die. But these are hex shaped, and we have some cards in the box. So let's open them up, take a look. And if my understanding is correct, these are cards that you are meant to, in fact, draw on, similar to Silver and Gold and others that might have those sorts of laminate cards. I think also Treasure Island has stuff like that, where you're constantly drawing on cards like that. So here we have the 18 holes for solo play. Okay. Gives you some special rules and what your approach looks like for each shot. And they are, 1 hole per side of the card, maximizing the print. Perfect. Here's a tapestry card. Fill in a shape. Rotating is okay. No limit to uses of each shape. Gain a resource when completing a big square. So here's what the shapes you get based on the die roll. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that's how many, polyomino squares are in it. so that makes sense. I've got green cards, yellow cards. Let's take a look. Between two cities. Fill a square. Same numbers can't be orthogonally adjacent. Gain resources when completing a row or column. Euphoria. Either mark one number or you may mark both numbers if a pair is rolled. The second die remains available for another realm. Very nice. Scythe. Mark a number. The top row provides resources. The bottom row costs resources to gain stars. When you mark a top row number, you may also pay the bottom row resource costs in the same column to mark it. Wingspan. Between two castles. Charterstone. Let's see. So you're just kind of like filling up crates here. My Little Scythe. Mark a hex and gain a pumpkin heart. And then you gain a coin when completing a matching pair of hexes. Pendulum. Viticulture. Either gain a grape, outline it, and a resource, or use the sum of one die and the value of at least one gained grape to mark a wine order equal to or less than that sum. The Society. Fill cards in any order. Each card number must be lower than the number directly above. Gain a bonus when completing a row. The Society. And here. So you can earn these different icons based on, you know, what you've earned and filled out on these cards. And then you can cross them out to do like adjustments of the die rolls. Very cool. And then this is on each turn, any player rolls 2 dice, sharing the results with all players. You may use each dice once. Each in a different realm. You may not activate the same realm more than once per turn. And so this is kind of an overview of the rounds and probably just marking the different die rolls so that you don't forget. So it's a nice quick, like, hey, this is how the game's going to play. These, I'm sure, are for the other players. So you have a set of the same cards for each player, and it's going to be color-coded cards on the back. Makes sense to me. So within here, we should see a few other colors of the same sets of cards. So you got the maroon, you got the light blue, light purple, and black. So everyone has these different games of cards, mini games, that you can have in front of you. And based on the die roll, you decide how you want to use those numbers. And then, you know, as you earn those bonuses, hearts and coins and pumpkins, then you fill out that other sheet, which allows you to modify dice to help you complete, you know, rows and columns and squares and things like that, which give you stars. So after 3 rounds, which appeared like 3 rolls per round, something like that, you know, you kind of score the most you can, and whoever has the most stars wins. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I haven't played it yet, but I like the look of it. I think it's going to be fun. I generally enjoy rolling like dice, well, with like rolling rights and flipping rights. Those are all pretty cool and interesting to me. And I'm also curious to try the solo mini golf mini game set. So I think that's cool. And it tells you which realm cards to use for each hole and how to, you know, take on the game. And I think this is a nice, you know, I'm thinking we probably want to make a scan of this to do it a couple times. Don't you think? Maybe someone's already done it. I'll have to check BGG. But let me know in the comments if it's something I can grab or if someone's already made it. But yeah, so you've got the rule books, some dice, the cards. We have a, what do you call this? Like, not a napkin, but a felt eraser, but it's a, what you call it? You know. It's like a velvet, so that you can erase all your cards when you're done. And enough dry erase markers for everybody to use. Cool. They're not color coded. I mean, they're all black markers. Not a big deal. But that is everything in the box. And thank you so much for tuning in. And we'll maybe do some more content for Rolling Realms. But if you're interested in more Stonemaier game content on the channel, I've done a number of tutorials of their games. And there's also an interview I did with Jamey Stegmaier, which you can also check out. So thank you guys for tuning in and for watching this unboxing. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.